Hello and welcome to the Lion's Den. My name is Leon. Hello, Simone. Hello, Casey. How's everybody doing? We'll wait for people to find the room and then we'll get going. Hope everybody's been doing okay. I have been sick. I'm just getting out of it now, but finally starting to feel better. I think a lot of people have been getting sick recently. Bear with me 1 second, guys. Hello, Tiffany May. Good to see you. How you doing? Hello, CB. The one on your mind is what we're going to do today. The one on your mind, and we're going to start with Aries in just a second. The Morgan Greer deck. That's what we're going to do. Here we go. Hello, Cindy. If you're new, welcome in. Welcome in. If you catch this channel, we're going to do Aries. While we're waiting for people to find the live stream, please remember to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed. Ooh, nose is itchy. Okay. So one on your mind for Aries. What are we going to get for that? Do it in just a second. Do it in just a second. Welcome in, Amelia. Welcome in, Jill. How you doing, Julie? How you doing, LZ fan? Amelia, I don't know if I said hello. I think I did, but I'm not sure. Dre, hello. How's it going? I believe it's Drea, but as long as I don't get slapped for getting it wrong, I'm cool with that. Y'all know that shit was a trip at the Oscars. You know it's going to get talked about. That was some crazy shit. People, I've talked to a couple people, family members, friends, family, about it. They're like, you think that shit was real? I'm like, oh, hell yeah, that was real. Will Smith slapped the shit out of him. I don't think he should have, but he did. It's horrible. All right, let's start with Aries. What's going on with the one on your mind, Aries? Hello, Jojo. Aries' mind. What do we got? See what's going on. Ooh, let's see what this is saying. I feel like I'm already getting the idea what it's trying to tell me, but I want to see where it goes. Come on, Aries. What do we got here? Clarify those two for Aries, please. One on Aries' mind. What's here? What is here? Ooh, I would say somebody's mad about a situation. If they're not mad, they're mad. This is like, I'm going to just give it to you. I get the energy like maybe you dealt with an air sign or you could have dealt with an earth sign. And there's no communication right now or forward movement with this individual. Hell to the no. This person either walked away from you or you walked away from them. The celebrations are not here, Aries. They are not here. Oh my God. And this person does not really want to rush towards a celebration. That could be your energy as well. Give me a little bit more for Aries, please. One on Aries' mind. What else is here? What else is here? Give me two for who this is. Is this Aries or is this them? It's them. I'm definitely getting the person's energy you dealt with. You would have been upright. Both cards are reversed. So Aries, the way I see this reading right off the bat, just gonna say, let me have some coffee, Aries. Let me have some coffee. Oh man. So you have the Nine of Wands reversed with the King of Swords upright. The immediate energy I feel with you getting this card in reverse is that's how this person's looking at you. They're looking at you stubborn, or like they're I feel like they're pissed off they didn't get movement with you. They may have felt like you looked at them like there wasn't enough balance, or like you were juggling them and another, or juggling too many situations that didn't include them, is what I'm seeing in this reading. They did at one point really want a happiness with you, or want a new, a fresh start. They wanted the Wheel of Fortune. They wanted things to have forward progress, good movement. Now, what are their thoughts? Do they think about it? Absolutely. When they may think about this when they try to rest, or they may try to do things to get you off their mind, is what I'm seeing for Aries. And they know they've had to make this decision in this outcome with the Two of Swords in reverse. But I feel this is where this whole top row shows me they're either angry, bitter, or like a little mad about this situation because of the Queen of Swords. You start with the King of Swords and them feeling like you were on guard with the Nine of Wands reversed, or like you wouldn't come out of guard, maybe because you cut them out or they cut you out. Now with the Queen of Swords in the top row with the King of Swords, one guy's up, one guy's, so that the man's up, the female's down. Whether you're female, male, whatever the story is out there, what I see is it looks like somebody cut communication, and that was the ultimate decision. Some of you guys, you Aries, you did this. I'm getting that you did this with the individual you dealt with, or every time you get into the relationships, you kind of flock away. I get flock away. Others of you, they feel like they just couldn't get through to you. It's like, I can't get through to this person. I can't find the forward movement or balance. The Chariot reversed. Some of you, if it wasn't, I'm gonna just say what I'm seeing. You have everything out here, really. It could for any Aries out there, Sun, Moon, Rising. It could have been a fire, water, air, earth sign. There is a lot of earth on the second row right here, though. Together, I mean earth, water. There's a lot of water with the Chariot reversed and the Eight of Cups upright. Somebody didn't see forward movement and is trying to move on because they were upset about the celebration not coming in, the commitment. And there's three people in this. This tells me underneath this, they were feeling like you had other options, or you had other things that you were paying attention to instead of them. It doesn't have to be a person. This could have been the perspective they had on the fact that they felt like you weren't taking care of them or nurturing the connection between the two of you. Ultimately, whether that is your energy or theirs, you've got the Knight of Swords in reverse. I see a lack of wanting to build or have a celebration in this direction. So for some of you, Aries, that is you. For others of you, that is how they feel about you. That is the one on your mind, how they feel about you. A lot of you guys, if you dealt with an air sign, they may have been very conflicted with thinking that at the end of the day, like, oh man, like why do I always have to compete? Why do I always have to compete for the attention? This could have been like a competition, or felt like a competition for attention-seeking behavior all over this shit. Because then you've got the Sun reversed with the Devil reversed. Now that's under the Two of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So if they cut off communication with you, or you did via them, the Sun reversed, somebody really looked at it like, I don't see a happiness here, or something forward I can build with that's solid. You got the Sun and the Devil reversed. That is somebody like, I'll wait on my happiness. I've already come to this conclusion, the decision card above it. The Queen of Swords, communication probably just was very abrupt, just stopped. For some of you, it may have been very unexpected. I don't feel like it was the Aries as much as it was the cross watcher. I'm getting the energy like it was the cross watcher, where if you cut connection with somebody, they didn't expect it. With the Devil reversed, it's almost like they're not willing to hold on to anything that feels toxic or like it's a battle. Some of you Aries are feeling that way as well. What else is here? Page of Rods, Page of Rods to the Chariot Noble movement. Somebody's trying to learn and grow from a situation, to the Seven of Wands, and be patient. This could be your energy. It's a lot of fire here. Aries, you could be trying to be learning and growing at this time. I almost feel like saying speculating new things or finding new ways to create judgments on your own and not really listening to anything that you feel doesn't suit your needs. If somebody wanted to put a clutterful in your ear, you probably ignore it, and you're probably trying to be patient with it at this time. Give me a little bit more into Aries. What else is here for Aries? Anything else that needs to be shown? Yeah. King of Rods with the patience. This isn't, you're aware of this. You've got the King of Rods with the Moon. This isn't something you did not know about. And as far as love or being committed to a person, potential water sign, if you dealt with a water sign, I'm going to tell you it's a straight up no. It's a no with the forward commitment and you traveling to different horizons or different areas for affection is what I'm seeing in this reading. That's how I think you're going to find your victory as well, Aries. Some of you may also have travels ahead. I'm going to tell you within the next 1 to 3 months. I feel 1 to 3 months for you. You may have travels ahead. Some of you, it may be unexpected travel as well. Some of you, it might be like spur of the moment. You didn't expect to, you thought about doing it, but you didn't really put much thought into it. And then you end up doing it, or it just comes up out of the blue. But with the King of Wands facing the Temperance, I feel like you were really patient or are trying to be really patient, not only with yourself, but learn and grow. Because of the lack of forward movement in this situation, and either you cutting somebody out or somebody cutting you out. With the Moon card and the Ace of Cups reversed, this tells me here you're not willing to reconcile. Some of you, it's with a water sign, or a water sign, whether you have Aries Moon, Sun, or Rising, is not willing to reconcile with you. Just bear that in mind. Then you go into the Three of Wands to the, I don't feel like, this to me is telling me, like, if you're an Aries out there, some of you are probably coming to the realization I didn't miss the boat with this individual. Like, I'm glad I kind of separated my energy from this individual, or I'm moving away from it. Some of you may have seen that it was going to be the outcome that was going to happen regardless, is what I'm feeling here. You also have the victory card. You're looking for a victory somewhere else. Give me a little bit on the victory for Aries. Clarify that next to the victory. Okay. So for a lot of you Aries, I feel like you're looking for a victory elsewhere, and it could have and building somewhere else. You're looking for a victory and probably either building somewhere else or on your own at this time. And a lot of that energy has to do with the Ten of Swords, just feeling like things wouldn't change, things wouldn't shift into your favor, and it was just too much. You might have just been feeling like it was like, damn it, it's too much. And because of that, and for a lot of you, it could have been the prominent signs here are earth, air, and water. And you've got the Two of Cups reversed. You've got double non-reconciliation energy here. You did get fire, but a lot of fire here. But when it would bring up the fire, it just felt like the mood of you or them, to be honest. So that's what I see ahead for you. I feel like you're really going to go off on your own path for the sign of Aries. That's what I have for you guys. We're going to move on to Taurus. Okay. See what we get for the energy of Taurus. I'm going to shuffle a little bit. Welcome in, Jessica. Hello, Rosie. Hello, Diamond. Welcome in, Katie. Hey, Dan. How you doing? And Dan, thank you for the, I went through the comments on the last live. Thank you for the haircut compliment. I do it myself. Cut my own hair. And my son's. And family members from time to time, or I did in the past a lot. Hello, Kelly. Welcome in. Taurus. The one on your mind, Taurus. What's going on with the one on your mind? Just be careful. Some of the people on your mind, Taurus, could be lusting over you or over a situation they've dealt with. The Lovers in reverse and the Devil. I'm gonna tell you that right off the bat, Taurus. Somebody could be resisting, holding on. Somebody could definitely be holding on. I feel like they are trying. Look at the bottom of the deck. I feel like they are trying to walk away, and they are trying to stop resisting or come out of an energy that's not healthy for them at this time, Taurus. Let's see what you get, Taurus. The one on Taurus' mind. Okay, you're definitely getting that. Clarify this, please. Some of you could have been a water sign. Definitely could have been water. What? Anything else that? Some of you, it's definitely Taurus. You could have dealt with a water sign, Cancer. It doesn't matter which sign you dealt with, or if they have strong placements around them, whether it's around the first, second, third house, or any other house for that matter. But what I'm seeing here is right off the bat. I'll show you what I have for the sign of Taurus. You start with the Moon card to the Two of Cups reversed to the Death reversed. I almost feel like it's either you know that there was it's done, or they know it's done. Something needed to be released. Devil reversed. Some of you may have either learned that there was a situation with an individual, potential Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. That you're releasing at this time. They may have been hung up on the situation or hung up on you. I feel a lot of past tense energy, though, up there. Hold on. 10 of Wands. The Queen of Wands. All right. So do I see future building with the one on your mind? No. Honestly, no. The top row says no. We'll see what the second row says in a second. But for you to start with the Moon reversed to the Two of Cups reversed, for some of you, it could have been a water sign. Prominent water energy, the Death reversed as well. I feel like some of you are completely at that ending of a cycle and releasing this. Definitely could have been water. If it wasn't water, you have strong water placements and earth placements in your reading. You have the Devil reversed with the Hangman upright. Somebody could be holding on and not wanting to let go of a situation that had to do with you. They're doing this to you, or you're doing this to their energy. 10 of Wands, carrying the burden. Somebody's still holding on to those burdens. Somebody's also looking for the passion, the excitement, or somebody's trying to find the passion and happiness within inside of themselves as we hit spring, maybe even going into the summer months. That could be you, Taurus. Some of you may be a little unsure of where or who you're going to build with as well at this time. Bear that in mind, Taurus. Clarify what's going on for Taurus and what's on their mind. What else do we have? Okay, go to the bottom. All right, so there was definitely no love in this situation. There was definitely, there's no love anymore in this situation with the individual. Two of Cups reversed with the Tower card. Something needed to end. For you to get the Moon reversed, the Two of Cups reversed, let's see what you get. Clarify the Death reversed next to the Tower, please. What's here for Taurus? The Queen of Swords reversed. Now you've got walking away. Somebody may have been very childish too. You might have dealt with somebody that was very childlike, or not a very good communicator, to be honest, Taurus. Some of you could, if it's not a love relationship, this has to do with a child. This could even have to do with some of you with a child and their love relationship, and them being with somebody childish, or them being childish in the relationship. Wow. So for you to get the Two of Cups with the Tower, it's almost like whatever was meant to crash and burn, it was there from the get-go. And I don't feel like if it was something that was being hidden or unseen, it took long to transform and see it for what it was. For you to have the Moon card reversed, the Two of Cups reversed, and then you go into the Death reversed. I think you realize this very, very quickly. I also feel like they still want to hang or pull towards your energy with the Devil reversed and the Hangman excuse me, the Hangman is reversed. I feel like they're trying to release it, but you may have dealt with somebody that likes to carry on the weight of the world for the sign of Taurus. What else is here? Queen of Swords is under the Death card. A lot of you guys don't communicate clearly or don't communicate at all. Some of you, it was an air water sign. Queen of Swords. You might have brought back your energy too, or you might be working too. I think that's going to come out of this reading next. I haven't even gotten to that. But the Page of Swords to the Ten of Pentacles reversed, there's a very childish energy here that just couldn't make it work in a home situation or couldn't get in front of themselves. Thank you for the super chat, Dan. Thank you for the super chat, Cindy. Thank you both. I want some more clarification for the sign of Taurus, please. A little more clarification for the sign of Taurus, please. Knight of Pentacles to the Four of Cups. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say to Taurus? I knew it. I should have just told you. Okay, this person, Taurus, some of you, very little of you, very few of you. I get the energy. It's very small amount of you are this energy. It's mostly them. Knight of Pentacles, Four of Cups. They're still dwelling on you or what happened with you, whether they'll admit it to themselves or not. Some of them are going to be very stubborn and try to cling to their money and pretend like it's not bothering them. It's bothering them because they're trying to decide. And I felt the decision card before it came out. I felt you've got this. You've got the Four of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. They're wanting to build towards you or they're at the crossroads. Like, what do I do? Give me clarification on that Two of Swords, please. Thank you, Rebecca. It would lead to more conflict, fighting, and battles. Some of you could have been a fire sign that dealt with a Taurus, or they have Taurus placements. Sun, Moon, or Rising. Could be their, I'm going to say their moon for some reason, for some of you. I feel like it could be their moon. And I think what's happening now is a lot of you may be focusing on where you want to build or how you want to build. You've got the Hermit upright and the Eight of Pentacles. It's looking away from conflict and battles, situations that shouldn't be an issue. This is what the person thinks they may get from you as well, Taurus. They also feel like they may get conflict, dispute, if you deal with them again. The Hermit to the Eight of Pentacles. Is that Taurus? I'm going to tell you before we shuffle. Before I shuffle, upright will be you, reverse will be them. I'm going to do what I'm feeling. I feel like that's you. If the card that falls is upright, it's you. Who is that? Hermit and the Eight of Pentacles. Is that Taurus or the person on their mind? I've got Taurus. All right, so I'm just going to say it. It may not be you that's happy about the celebration. It may be that I got that one. That one's off. But with the celebration card, somebody is not happy that they couldn't build towards a celebration. And it doesn't show that it's you. It shows that it could be them. And it could be a fire sign, Taurus. You could have dealt with a fire sign. A fire sign that still has passion for you. There's a fire sign here that still may have a lot of passion for you. Thank you, Rebecca, for the super chat. What else is here? I just said it could be a fire sign, and look what comes out right after the Ace of Rods. So somebody still thinks about the sex, the good times, the times spent alone with that dealt with a Taurus out there. Whether it's their moon, sun, rising, some of you could be their Venus. But that's what I'm going to tell you here. Could be a fire sign. Some of you, it could be a Leo, even for that fire sign energy. What else? Queen of Pentacles. Whoever, clarify. Is this Taurus? Is this Taurus or the one on their mind? Okay, this is you. This is you. Everything's upright, but the thing is with this, what I have for Taurus is, so a lot of you are going to focus on your career or your health at this time. Those will be the things that are very important for the sign of Taurus. Your emotional stability, contentment, maybe even functions, going out to gatherings. I'm getting for some of you, you may have a lot of opportunities that come up or arise for you to get your mind off of the Ten of Swords energy, an energy that didn't feel good. And I see that you're building towards success with inside of resources you either research, find out, or figure out via the universe. That's the building and commitment you're putting towards right now, Taurus. You're putting a lot of building and commitment, I feel, towards your own self. Anything else for Taurus? Anything else on top? I want this clarified for some reason. Clarify that. What are they building towards, Taurus? What is Taurus trying to build towards? Trying to build towards a success, a victory. Taurus signs out there. It's like you want to build towards a success and a victory. Anything else I need to see on that victory card before I stop? I'm going to say what I was thinking. Some of you might want a victory still, or think of a victory with a fire sign and want to build towards that. Yes or no? Upright, yes. Reverse is no. First card out is what you're going to get, which is this one. I've got the Queen of Cups with the Knight of Cups reversed and the King of Cups. How come? Somebody's going to release this. This is like, I'm going to release this energy. A lot of you, it's water. It's a water, air, fire sign. Water, air, fire. But you have the Queen of Cups facing the victory. Some of you may be holding on to wanting that victory with a fire sign. I almost get like a wish. Like I want to wish with the Knight of Cups reversed. The King of Cups reversed, though, I don't think this person was the best emotional person for you. I don't think they reciprocated emotions the way you're going towards your emotions at this time, Taurus. I think they put you in this energy. And that's probably why if the person on your mind was to come towards you or you were to go towards them, there's that conflicting energy. Bottom of the deck. Lovers reversed. It's somebody's still holding on and lust. Somebody's still got the fun in the bedroom on the mind. But somebody also wants to, it's almost like somebody's missing the sex and somebody wants to balance it out. That's what I'm seeing here. Somebody's missing the sex or the action in the bedroom and they want to balance it out. That's what I have for the sign of Taurus. So the person on your mind, I feel as if they don't think they could get through to you. But they probably do think of you sexually. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Taurus, if you have Taurus anywhere in your chart, you know that you're the king of, you're one of the kings of finance and stubbornness. We all know that. All right, let's move on to Gemini. Okay. Hello, Alban. Hello, Patty. Welcome in. And if you're here, just please remember to smash the like button. Thank you. Gemini. Thank you for the super chat, Jill. Gemini. Gemini, the one on your mind. Hey, Jack. Gemini, the one on their mind. Could be a fire sign. Could be a fire sign. Ace of Rods, the one on your mind could be a fire sign. You're going to have some sexual pleasures on your mind, too, wanting some hanky-spanky. What else do we have here for Gemini? A lot of you are trying to, some of you, I'm going to say it, some of you could be, okay, I'm getting messages as I look at these cards. Some of you could have the opportunity from a boss. A boss may want to do the hanky-spanky with you. I'm just going to tell you what I'm feeling. Some of you, it's like there's a lot of passion or regard for a boss, or vice versa the other way. The boss has a lot of passion and regard for you. What else do we have for Gemini? There you are. Oh, Jesus. Gemini, you're back. You are back in your readings. So I said I'm feeling like a boss has some feelings for you, or you could be getting it on in the settings, or getting there could be a lot of comfortable energy in the settings around work, is what I'm seeing for Gemini. I do get the energy, Gemini, you may be trying to ignore this. I'm gonna say it. Gemini, if you're a Gemini, I'm gonna start to leak your shit. I'm getting your energy and their energy. So if you work, Gemini, I feel like you're trying to ignore the options or the lustful pleasures of somebody. Some of you could be a fire earth sign that you're trying to ignore the lustful pleasures, or the other options around it. Others of you, it's there's a boss-like figure that may look at you in a position where I feel like you're trying to look away. For you to come up with in the reverse position with all these options in the reverse position, I don't think this is like a brain fart or a brain fog. I feel like this is not an illusion. I feel like this is just telling you that some of you may be aware of it. Some of you may need to take it as flattery. Okay, what else is here for Gemini? Ooh. Some Geminis, the boss could be. I'm gonna say it. You could definitely have. It could be a fire sign, an earth sign, air sign, or water. Fire, earth, air, water is what's here. And I almost feel like some of you may have an energy, or this may be what comes up for you within the next 3 weeks to 3 months, where the Four of Cups, you have the Four of Cups with the Three of Cups, thinking about what cup to take or what offer to take with that Seven of Cups in reverse. So I feel as if some of you are going to have options up ahead. Some of you are going to have options or know those options are available to you. Give me a little bit more for Gemini. What are you saying there? Some of you may try to be guarded or struggle with being guarded. Some of you will look above the situation too. Some of you may also be worried about somebody lying to you, whether it's a fire sign or another air sign. Or I get the energy. Some of you may be worried in maybe the days or weeks ahead that somebody could be lying to you or not giving you the full truth that you want to hear. That with the Hierophant here, I feel like that's your energy looking upon taking on battles. Some of you are taking on battles of others or too many of others and trying to release that. But some of you also may be feeling like you're not getting the full 411. I don't know why I need to tell you it like that, but I feel like some of you feel like you're not getting the full 411. What else is here for Gemini? Okay. Some of you may be trying to build towards your health or healthy habits, or trying to work towards it, or knowing that needs work at this time. Seven of Pentacles reversed and the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Some of you know that you need to either work on your health at this time, and that's very imperative or important for you, or it's almost like you have no choice. And maybe that's why you should take the first part of this message, whether it's a colleague, a boss, a friend, an associate that wants your attention or is lusting over you, or that you think or you've had those sexual pleasure thoughts. Maybe the message here is it's not really time to focus building on that. It's time to focus on building on you and your ground, and making sure you're feeling not only appreciated, but feeling this energy, because that's under the King of Pentacles, and I'm so curious to see what you get under you. You're going to get it. Flip so quick. You need to stand your ground. You need to ignore anything that's going to disrupt the contentment within you. Some of you need to lead the way. I'm getting lead the way for Gemini. Some of you may need to be leading the way for yourself. Give me a little more for Gemini. you're not really getting into somebody else's energy. You got a little bit about outside energy, but it's really telling me about you. What else is here for Gemini? Okay, so you've got the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Hangman, and the Ten of Wands. Some of you have been reflecting on the past. To me, that's you've been reflecting on the past. The Page of Pentacles reversed, reflecting on the past, trying to establish anew. But for you to get that with the Hangman upright, it's almost like you're working on a strategy or trying to figure out how to strategize. For some of you that are not working at this time, you may be trying to figure out how to get out of that stuck energy so you can bring your money up. Others of you may be very attracted. People may find you very attractive at work or at this time. From now into your birthday, I don't know why I need to tell you that. From now into your birthday, I find like this sexual attraction about you, or mysticism, mysteriousness, playfulness. People see you very playful, outgoing, want to have this with you, a celebration. I don't know why I feel that way, but this is what I'm feeling. Let's just keep going. 10 of Wands reversed near the Hangman. There could have been a fire sign that's upset and trying to build on their own, move away from your energy, or just trying to put down the burdens of not getting the celebration they wanted. The Hierophant. This person could be a very pronounced speaker or good at speaking, or trying to look above the situation in general. Some of you, that could be your energy about this situation with a fire sign. Yeah, fire, potential another air sign or earth. Knight of Pentacles, I feel like somebody's looking to build on their own. Give me a little more on the Knight of Pentacles. Could be you, Gemini. You got air here. Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. A lot of you may be trying to set your own course of direction or action at this time. Yeah, like I almost feel like you're strategizing a victory here, because you go from the Knight of Pentacles to the getting rest and rejuvenation, maybe even trying to clear your thoughts or your thinking process, or think. I feel like you're thinking ahead for a victory ahead. Some of you may have to do with a family outcome. Some of you it has to do with a financial outcome. That's what I'm going to tell you. What else? Anything else? Clarify that. Some of you just weren't able to close the deal or keep a concrete situation with a lover, whatever sign it was, whether it was a fire sign, water sign, earth sign, air sign. Give me clarification on the balance upright. Is this the other person thinking about Gemini? No or yes? Yes. Hell yeah. Okay. So you got the three of, look at this. You've got the three of, you have this and this. We'll get to that. But so it's almost like I see you setting stones or building. If you were trying to build a pathway, you're trying to build a pathway, going, moving ahead for yourself at this time, kind of like righteous energy, which is very good that I see you're doing this. Heading out for a victory. This has been something I think that's been on your mind for a while, or knowing that there could be a victory ahead of you. Some of you may be very touched with your intuition for the next month or two. I don't know why I'm going to tell you month or two, but it's like you just might have that strong, bold connection. A lot of it could have been because of the pain of a love situation and not getting the balance in that situation. So whatever happened, it's almost like I feel like the karmic energy is going to give you a blessing. I'm going to tell you that. I feel like you're going to get a karmic blessing from a love situation. I do think this person still thinks about you, though, or wants to build with you. And I don't think you're not. It's like I think you know this. It's not an unhealthy reading. Some of you, I still feel like there's still a little bit of love there, but maybe the energy I get is there could be a man that wants to build with you and offer that cup towards you. He's really wanting to build towards giving you that cup or that love offer. This is somebody you've been with. Page of Cups, and you're aware of this. She's facing the building, but she doesn't look like that thoroughly interested. You may be trying to be strong about the situation, strength in reverse. So some of you may be in a let go stage, and your message is you may be in a let go stage, trying to muster up strength of a situation where somebody may be missing you, and you're trying to take the lead for yourself and for I feel endurance. Like you're trying to have a lot of endurance. Some of you is definitely a fire sign. Could have been a Leo, could have been an Aries, could have been a Sagittarius. What else is here? That I feel you might have walked away from them. Some of you walked away from them, or if they did this to you, you're moving away from it, and you're going to go find new love somewhere else. You're going to go find new love somewhere else is what I'm seeing here. With the Eight of Cups in reverse and the Six of Swords. That could be you. Whether you walked away or they walked away, you're moving towards Ace of Cups, wish fulfillment, karmic balance is coming in for you. A new beginning. And that landed, holy shit, that landed under you needing to keep your nose under the radar with this card, and it landed in between you, Gemini. Even though this is in the reverse, and you may have like all eyes on you at this time, there's something that's coming. It just may not be coming as fast as you think. But guess what? If you think it's not coming as fast as you think, you're going to discover it. You're going to discover a celebration. I don't feel reconciliation energy. I feel brand new connection. Anything else for Gemini? And we'll end it there. Anything else? Anything else? You got a couple. Keep going in the direction you're going in. Don't let anything distract you or throw you off track at this time, Gemini. That's what I have messages for you. Your manifestations are coming in, and they're coming in strong. And on the bottom of the deck, you're going to get that Wheel of Fortune. You're going to get that Wheel of Fortune, or you're going to get that movement forward that you've been wondering if you're going to get. It may take a while for you to get these two cards, and you may need to be patient. As I said, it may take a while. You have the Three of Wands, trying to figure out the journey ahead or where you're going to travel or if you should move or where to move or how to move forward. It's going to happen. These two cards landed on my victory card. This is going to happen for you, Gemini. Some of you could be in the summer or fall. I'm going to let you know that. And you just need to be patient at this time. Some of you need to be patient with a fire sign, whether it's a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, water sign. Could be, I'm going to say water, fire, or another air sign. You have to be patient for a situation. And don't hold on to any grudges or anything that may feel like childish communication or just not stable or that throws you off kilter around your success or your progress ahead. That's your message, Gemini. You got a long one, but I think it was a good idea. It's a message where I would say love might wait, have to. It's almost like you're going to catch up to the love game. A lot of you are going to catch up to the love game, and whatever you've been doing, it's just going to bring you that love. Is what I would say for the sign of Gemini. Some of you, a lot of you are the overall message is keep your nose to the grind or the direction you're heading in, and keep your eye on your intuitive aspects of things for the next several months. I just feel a lot of power for the sign of Gemini, and your stability probably getting better. Whether it's good now, it's going to get better as the summer, midsummer, next maybe, 3-4 months. I just feel like it's going to get stronger for you, Gemini, whether it's you're struggling with it or you're doing well with it. I see it going up. I feel the word up, not down. I feel up. But let's keep going. Let's keep rolling. Cancer. So as I can get my computer to work and change the thumbnail. Cancer. Thank you for being here, and thank you for hitting the like button. Greatly appreciate it. Ooh, coffee. Cancer's energy. The energy, the one Cancer's thinking about. The one on Cancer's mind. What do we have? The one on Cancer's mind. That's cool. I think I saw your card. I think I saw the Chariot as I shuffled. It was like in the shuffle, the only card I saw, and I'm like, that looked like the coloring of the Chariot. Mm-hmm. The one on Cancer's mind. Whoever it may be. What's the message? One more. Okay. One on Cancer's mind. What do we have? What do we have for the sign of Cancer? Okay. Mm-hmm. What else? What is this? Cancer, are you focused on your stability? It looks like you're focused on, like you're high in gear on stability. Others of you, either you may have just had a doctor's appointment or you may need to set one up. A lot of you may be also focused on yourself, on focusing on you. I feel the energy of you focusing on you. With the Seven of Pentacles reversed to the Nine of Pentacles reversed to the King of Rods overlapping, like staring at it. I feel like the passions are trying to. I almost feel like you're slowly trying to build or invest inside of yourself, which is good. And it looks like you are doing it in a good, mature or healthy way. Also, some of you could hear of a pregnancy from a younger couple around you as well, whether it's family or friends. I'm going to tell you what I'm getting. But you have the Ten of Swords with the Sun card. A lot of you may have had a lot of things in the past that just did not feel good or did not sit right. The message for Cancer is there might have been a lot of things in the past that just would not come into play the way you were hoping they would. Like if you planted a sunflower seed, the seed would only grow, but it would never grow to a flower. It would grow and be a stick in the garden. And I think you're aware of this at this point. Whoever you dealt with, some of you, it could have been you dealt with an air, could have definitely dealt with an air or fire sign. Queen of Swords, there is no communication at this time. Knight of Rods, somebody could have thought about wanting to communicate, but has not communicated as well, whether it's you, Cancer, or them, with the Knight of Rods facing the Queen of Swords. Others of you, this could be a situation with that Sun reverse. I felt kids energy around that. Some of you could feel like your kids, son or daughter, are taking on too many burdens at this time, or you may hear of that. Queen of Swords to the Knight of Rods to the Hermit card. And I think while you're aware of this, it almost looks to me like your focus, you may have been aware of this. Slow movement or a fire sign trying to be on guard or worried about an ending. Something, a Ten of Swords where something was going to end. There could be a fire sign that waited for something or was worried about it, an ending happening. or lack of communication. With the Queen of Swords, with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Knight of Rods reversed to the Hermit. For some of you, I feel like that's somebody else's energy completely. But what I have here is it almost looks like it's something you're aware of. But with the Hermit and then the Seven of Pentacles reversed, I feel like your internal insight is what you're like really trusting right now. You may be getting really good, very instinctual thoughts. And a lot of it may have to do with experience. A lot of this may have to do with experience for the sign of Cancer. But a lot of you also, if there's something you were supposed to set up or that you set up a long time ago, could be anything, any kind of appointment that has to do with your health, I would say try not to push it off. And I would say go after it. I feel like you're working on many different. I think there's a lot coming up for you. Some of you, it's finance. It's almost like you're getting. I feel like you're getting on the course of what you want, whether it's at home, whether it's with a career, but also you may have other things come up that kind of slow you down or take you off track with something that you need to focus on for yourself. Something that might need to come up that you reschedule. Make sure you give yourself the passion or the time to either reschedule something that needs to be rescheduled or to make sure you're, I get the need to make sure you're giving yourself enough back. Make sure you're giving yourself enough back. With the King of Rods facing that Queen of Pentacles reversed. You have the Empress with the Knight of Pentacles to the. This does feel like. Give me some clarification on these three for Cancer. Is this Cancer? Hold on. I'm gonna shuffle these. I'll give you a shuffle here. I want clarification on those three. One more. Clarification on those three for Cancer. What's going on? He wanted to come out. He flew over my hand, and he came out. Okay, you're gonna get it the way it was. It came out, but when it came out, I put it back. I'm like, no, it didn't. It just right over my hand. I shuffled one time. This is what came out, and it came out again. The Devil reversed. It came out the same way. The only difference is when I just did those shuffles and let me shuffle, that showed up before it. So I put the Devil where it wanted to be. I almost feel like you're releasing any connections that don't feel healthy. Or anything where there's lack of communication or feels like lack of growth. You're going internal and trusting yourself. And you're building on yourself. Some of you may be focusing on your health or trying to become very creative in the I don't know if it's days ahead or month ahead, but I'd say days or month ahead is what I see for the sign of Cancer. And you're not really holding on to anything that feels toxic or like a burden. Some of you are being told to be patient, and I think you're doing the right thing. I think it's almost like you're taking control, but you're not taking control with ego or the wrong way. And some of you, it's because you know you had to release something. Some of you are focused on your financial endeavors around a home situation, but also focused on you, nurturing yourself, or hearing of somebody, maybe a courtship or a younger couple with getting pregnant potentially or having a kid. But I feel like you've had to be very patient and take the lead in the situation. Some of you, if it's an individual that's on your mind, there is no communication with this individual or no forward movement at this time for the sign of Cancer. Anything else for Cancer? Some of you have, I think that's why you've got the Seven of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you have put a lot of work and effort into past situations, and it's almost like you're building from scratch. And if you're not just building from scratch, you're going after things that make you feel creative, passionately aware of, or happiness. I don't feel the energy of like a man with that King of Rods. I feel you attacking yourself with that energy. Now, with this, I feel like you've said peace or said your goodbyes to situations you've had to move away from. Some of you, it could have been an air sign that you did not get a victory with. Air sign, fire sign. Give me a little bit more for Cancer. Clarify. Those two. Ooh. You're doing things good. I think you're doing things good at this time. You got the High Priestess with the Nine of Wands. I don't feel like you're really guarded. I feel like you're finding your own true direction. And it's funny because I'm holding these above the Hermit, the Knight of Rods reversed with wanting lack of direction or communication, the Temperance card, and the Emperor. And this is what I have in my hand above that. So for me to see it like that, I'm going to tell you, keep trusting your wisdom or your intuition. I don't feel somebody on guard, but I do feel like you may have to ignore the outside world or situations, or you may feel that way in the days ahead. I don't think you're going to hold on to thinking about things emotionally, relationship-wise in the days ahead either, because you want balance. So for some of you, there is no third-party situation that's going to upset you any longer. You're not willing to have conflict or fighting. I feel like you've already went through all this, these towers, these decisions. The World, you're wanting to start a brand new beginning with the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you have a lot of good things coming to you. You got like double completion. You may also get like a new perspective on how you're going to go after what you want to go after for the sign of Cancer. Could be 10 days, 10 weeks. I don't think it's a reconciliation at this time for a lot of you. I think, whoa, wow. I'm going to give them to you. They want to come out like that. It's not a reconciliation. You're not willing to grow towards it. Everything says, no, justice reversed. You reversed. Holy shit. All right. So if there's something that left you behind or you had to leave behind where there was going to be no reconciliation, whether you had to basically see the cake for what it was or the other individual did, I think you did it. I know you did it. If this resonates with you, you did it. Do I see forward movement with a lover? No. Some of you could be also Page of Cups, be wanting forward movement or judgment with a younger person, maybe a child. The World and the Wheel of Fortune together, and then the child upside down. Page of Cups. Others of you, Page of Rods reversed. I get the energy of somebody younger than you not seeing eye to eye with you. Younger female, could be younger male, doesn't matter. I also get the imbalance of justice or forward movement and somebody trying to release that feeling of being stuck in the cold with the situation. As far as love, do I think you're bound to it or stuck to it? No. With the Five of Cups reversed? No. Look at more reversed. Are you bound to anything at this time? No. You're focused on your career, your success, maybe even your health going forward is what I'm seeing here. One more. That's where your passion lies. That's why you got the King of Rods and the Queen of Rods upright. I feel like you're balancing out your security. Maybe the security of your lifestyle, your career setting, but also relationships. It's almost like you're getting like I'm in an acceptance reading. You're getting I'm in acceptance reading. You're accepting what is for what is right now. For some of you, it's not that hard. Some of you, it may be harder than you want it to be. Others of you out there. When it comes to the family part, that's where it could be hard. When it comes to the love part, I feel like you're beyond that. And a lot of that might have been because you started to focus on other things that you want or that you miss, something like that. But let's go on to the sign of Leo. Oops, wrong one. Okay, Leo. The one on your mind. Hello, Susan. Leo, the one on your mind. One more for you. Leo. The one on Leo's mind. Here we go. Gonna give it to you. Give me some clarification for Leo. Oh. That's how the devil came out in Cancer's reading, but it's not that card, so I'm going to keep it out. Did this almost the same exact flip, so I'm like, you know what? You're not going back in. No way. There you are, Leo. What's going on? Give me a couple more for Leo, please. A couple more for Leo. What are you saying? What's here for Leo? Okay. Okay. Let's see what else we get. Leo. Clarify. You're going to make me read yours, Leo. I don't know what the hell this is saying. I'm going to have to really focus on this. What's here for Leo? Oh, I'm going to give him to you. You're going to get him. You're going to get him just the way they showed up. These are at the end. 1, 2, 3. And we need to clarify that last card over there for Leo. Taking up too much of my table, Leo. What do we have for Leo? Clarify that card up right. More clarification on that. I want clarification on those two. For Leo. Some of my cards moved. What are you trying to say? I need one more for that. One more to tell me what you're saying. The total ending of this for Leo. Outcome, please. Outcome, please, for Leo. What's the outcome with the Ace of Cups reversed and the Ace of Pentacles upright? You're getting that, and maybe this. Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense. Two cards that match each other. Okay, so King of Cups reversed with a Chariot. Either the person, the one on your mind is either not very emotionally invested or struggling with their emotional reciprocation towards you, Leo. I almost get the energy the person on your mind is either they may be bothered that you're not opening up emotionally, or you may feel that way about them, Leo, right off the bat. Potential sign could be water. You start with the King of Cups reversed to the Chariot reversed, more water. So maybe a Cancer, Pisces, to the Six of Swords, to the Emperor. So you've got water, air, or fire that could potentially be that you dealt with for the sign of Leo. I feel like somebody, it's almost like somebody wants emotional forward movement, but I don't feel like they're getting it, whether it's you, Leo, or them, whether it's you or them in this situation. Somebody may be trying to move towards towards like a leadership role or taking control or charge of a situation, trying to move ahead. Very, how do you say that? Productively, prominent. Uh, some of you Leos, it could be you trying to focus on stability, or it could be them. But at the same time, somebody could be worried about where they're going to invest, how they're going to invest, or if their investments are going to come through. The Knight of Rods to the Four of Pentacles reversed. If there's something you've been wanting to invest in, I feel like that's been something that's been bugging you. Or them. The Sun card, you show up after that. A lot of you are really going to be aiming to look for happiness, or need to focus on the happiness of situations around you, or the happiness of what you have at this time, whether it's with your kids, family, friends, connections, whatever it is. Ace of Rods, anything you're very passionate about, whether it's, if you may be coming into a very creative time or inspirational time, you may be getting a lot of information that's good for you at this time, is what I'm going to let you know with the Sun card and the Ace of Rods. That's like a high regard message, whether you have high regard or need to stay high regard and focus on happiness and no negativity, Leo, whether that's what you need to do, or whether they're trying to hand you creative inspiration, the divine. I'm going to tell you to focus on that. A lot of you may have felt like you've been stuck. Like you've been stuck, or like you've been in limbo. I'm going to tell you that like you've been in limbo. A lot of you, if you felt like you were in limbo or things weren't moving in the direction you wanted, I think this was all part of the direction you were meant to seek or see. It's almost like you might have had to hit a couple forks in the road or bumps in the road for you to see that hangman status and that death mentality was a transition that was meant to unfold no matter what you did. And a lot of you are trying to move towards controlling a situation with stability because of this bump in the road. The Seven of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you may have felt on guard or very untrusted. Might have felt very untrusted with family members or friendships, alliances, feeling like you can't trust and you have to build on your own. Some of you may be realizing, you know what, I'm going to build, and I'm going to build towards what makes me passionately happy, or what makes me, I think you're going to start focusing on what you need to do. Come this next moon, I bet you're going to have a lot more energy than you did, Leos, I bet you're going to have a lot more energy than you did. If you've been feeling down, melancholy, or just like the damn lion, kind of laid back, you're going to have a lot more energy come this moon coming up. I'm feeling it. This Aries moon, I think it's going to, look at that, I'm saying that, and then I looked up at the Emperor. I think it's going to awaken you a little bit. Full movement next to the Six of Swords, like it's going to give you movement. A lot of you may be working towards a leadership role, or heading in that direction, or knowing you need to work towards that. Others of you, I think a lot of others of you are going to really trust your passion or what you start to create, or what you start to do, or what you start to build, or how you start to build it. This could also be you knowing that and focusing on not allowing the naysayers around you. Some of you, this is a work-related situation, and you closing off your emotional aspects of the thoughts around you or feelings. Others of you, you have the, let's move down the line. 5 of Swords reversed, and the 9 of Cups reversed. If there's been any, if you've had to deal with any conflicts, competition, or emotional upheaval, I'm going to tell you, I feel like you're just like now you're at the, I feel like you're at the tail end of it. I feel like you're coming to the tail end of this. Some of you may not have seen this for what it is. You may not be aware of things changing. With the Knight of Rods and the 4 of Pentacles above it, some of you may not have been aware of this, or wondering, I get the energy because underneath it, it's showing me like, when is my turn? Energy. The High Priestess reversed with the 7 of Swords. It's almost like you feel like every time you try to shoot forward, something gets in your way and knocks you down type energy. Look at what's next. 10 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. In the past, has it felt like you've had too many burdens or too many complications or problems, or just too much to have to do or move on your own? Has that been the problem lately for the Leos watching this? Some of you, it has to do in the love department. I'm going to say it. Some of you, it has to do in the love department, or it has to do with a lover missing you. The one on your mind could be discovering at this time that they miss you, Leo. Leo, that person's probably missing you. Some of you, it's a water sign or another fire sign. I'm going to tell you the connection you were in, whoever this is of the past for the sign of Leo, they're either wondering why you sabotaged, or they either wonder why you put them, they have them, Leo, somebody you dealt with may have that like self-sabotaging energy and not wanting to be patient with a situation, or not looking at a situation, trusting a situation that wasn't healthy for them or for you, Leo, with the Hermit and the Devil. That's almost like clearing the cleansing of the toxic energy or the toxicities you allow within or around you. Wow, what the hell is this? Ace of Cups to the Ace of Pentacles. As far as a reconciliation, I would tell you this to me is no. I feel like you're going to have something new, a new offer, a new beginning. And you go from that to the 10 of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. A lot of you, it could be Ace of Pentacles. I'm going to clarify one card after this, but 10 of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. I find you finding success. Some of you are going to find success in a new career. Some of you in a partnership. Some of you on your own. Some of you sticking to your own guns with that King of Pentacles, like overshadowing the 10 of Pentacles. Some of you will get both. You'll get an alliance that you build strength with, prosperity, abundance. Others of you will do it on your own with that King of Pentacles stance, stubbornly, maybe stubbornly, or just very proactive. That's very proactive for me. I want to know what's going on with this. Ace of Cups reversed for Leo. I want some clarification on that, please. Clarify that for the sign of Leo, and then we'll move on to Virgo. Leo, Ace of Cups reversed. What's going on here? Third party situation. There was another individual that somebody could have been hung up on or did not release. That's probably why there was no reconciliation. Lack of maturity, the Empress reversed. And this is probably why there was no victory. Some Leos did this to another sign, a cross watcher, or this was done to you, Leo. No reconciliation, no love. The love's gone kind of sour. The milk's gone bad when it came down to love because of interference that is being released. whether Leo's releasing it or the party you dealt with releasing it, the sign you dealt with. The Empress reversed. Whoever the Empress reversed is and the Three of Swords is somebody who was lacking kindness in a love situation or maturity, Leo. And that's probably why somebody might have fallen off the horse when it came to a victory or a celebration. Some Leos did this to another sign, is the energy I'm feeling and seeing. Other Leos, this was done to you. Anything else for Leo? That's it. I'm just gonna stop here. Some of you will not build in this direction. Knight of Pentacles reversed. It's a past situation that you've let end. Look at this. You've let this end, and a lot of you are going to start focusing on rest, meditation, trying to rejuvenate something from an end, letting a cycle end or letting situations end. And that landed on top of the 10 of Wands. You put a lot of thoughts into this, a lot of time into this, whether you meditated about it, you thought about it, whether you did it awake or asleep, you were doing it. King of Pentacles to the Eight of Wands. You're going after forward movement and stability right now. You're releasing a past situation or a past love connection where the celebration didn't come in. Some of you, it's because of another individual. There was interference here. Some of you, it was another woman. Just going to say it for what I see. Could have been another woman. Thank you, Jack. That was for Leo. We're going to move on to Virgo. Now, because there are men that watch too, even though I said it could have been another woman, could have been a man in his feminine energy. Doesn't have to be. Could have been a man in his feminine energy. I got to say it like that too, just in case. Doesn't matter, female or male. We bounce back from each. You know, masculinity, energy, and feminine energy as well. Okay, it's good to see everybody. How you doing, Derek? Empress Libra, how you doing? I see the Statue of Liberty. That caught my attention. Hallelujah! I don't know why I said that. Just bear with me. I'm getting over being sick. Okay. Let's keep going. Virgo. What's here for Virgo? What's here for Virgo? Slave Princess, hello. Melly, hello. The Doll Show, hello. You guys all have some pretty cool ass names. A lot of you have some pretty cool ass names. The Slave Show. Is the Virgo gonna have to slay a bitch? How you doing, Ginger? Lisa, welcome in. Virgo, person of your mind. Virgo. Okay, definitely wanted to come out. Virgo, are you on your own damn mind? The Hermit card, what's going on with that? Give me some clarification on that. That thing came out like, speak to me. Yeah, I get reflecting. Some of you may be reflecting. Some of you may be worried about a position at work as well, or if it's ever going to switch in a direction you want to head in, or why the movement's so slow, a progress that you want. A lot of you, I've got a couple things with these two cards. A lot of you Virgos may be wondering if a project or career endeavor is going to get better or easier. Others of you went within to see that somebody realized the grass wasn't greener on the other side. And that might have been whether they're committed somewhere else with somebody else, or whether they, whatever you left behind, I think you're realizing the person's seeing the grass isn't greener on the other side. I don't know if you have wind of this yet. I would tell you to trust your intuition, though. I would say if you're feeling this way about career, or worried about career, or a lover thinking the grass was going to be greener on the other side, I think you're correct with your thoughts. You have the Hermit overshadowing the Ace of Pentacles to the High Priestess. That to me is like you're getting really good insight. Some of you could be worried about finances or a career or the building of it, though. I'm going to tell you what I'm feeling. I don't think this is going to last for you forever. What else is here? So far, it's talking more about what you feel. What about the person? You're right now, your big thing for you is success. You're building towards a success or abundant energy. You really want to stand out from the crowd. And I think you're going to have that opportunity. Some of you could take it could be 8 months to a year, if not sooner. For some, it could be faster. Some of you, it's 8 months to a year where that building pays off. Something pays off, or you pay something off. Whatever that's all about. Okay. Give me the person on their mind if they have somebody on their mind. If it's meant to come out, it will. One on Virgo's mind. Ooh, okay. Some of you, it could have definitely been an earth or a water sign for some of you. Earth, water, air. Definitely could have been air. A little bit more for Virgo. Clarify that. Okay. I think for some of you, if you've been thinking of somebody, you're going to end up with these two on the bottom. If you've been thinking of somebody, Virgo, or had thoughts, or when you go to rest, needed to be patient about an ending or a situation, I would hold on to that theory or that energy. I would definitely hold on to this. And I'll explain to you why in a little bit. You got the Hermit card. You have the Hermit card, your own card, with the Ace of Pentacles. A lot of you, it's a career thing or realizing somebody didn't get the grass is greener energy on the other side of. If this card only had a rainbow in it, they didn't get the rainbow. The rainbow didn't shit out a bunch of Skittles. There was no rainbow. And some of you are aware that this person is going to learn that or did learn that. Some of you have the hindsight, the insight, the perspective to know this with the High Priestess. And some of you are also reflecting this energy around a work endeavor situation, some kind of work thing, and building at work or wanting a bigger success at work or bigger gains. Some of you could be walking into promotions ahead in the days, months ahead this year. You could end up getting a good promotion or building towards a career that brings in a lot of money, a lot of financial stability. I almost feel as if you felt stuck on this situation and you've been wanting balance for quite some time. You're going to get the balance. This is going to balance itself out. The Hangman with the balance card in reverse, it's coming into balance for you. Some of you also could have dealt with an air sign that if you did deal with an air sign, I don't think you're blind to the fact of this love situation that went on, that there was no more growth or it needed to be cut out, or somebody was, somebody was wearing a size 13 and somebody was wearing a size 2. You're dealing with somebody very young. Doesn't mean the person was young, it just means they had a young mentality. A very one-sided mentality is what I'm seeing out of that card. Might have made you feel like you were waiting for answers to come in or balance with this individual, waiting for the answers, night after night, hoping things would shift or change. I don't think they ever came in the way you accepted, though, or were hoping for. For you to have this card next to that, I honestly feel like it was juggled for too long. It fell out of the balance, never got off the ground. That's why potentially that could have been you that was left in the cold. You're going to have many other options, and I think the message here is with your intuitive aspects. Keep focusing on that career business thing right now. Don't worry about the X. I would tell you in this reading, don't worry about the X, because what I see here for you is you having a lot of options ahead. You're just going to have to figure out which options are the options you want to take on going ahead, Virgo. I don't see you holding on or crying over a lover anymore, especially because this person may have made you feel like I need to juggle you too much, or you always make me feel guarded, or like you may have felt like one of those sticks below. They could have done this to you where they always felt like they were trying to put you in your place, or vice versa. You have the Magician next to the Six of Cups. This to me is the Hangman to the Balance to the Magician to the Six of Cups. Don't worry about the balance setting in and release something of the past. That's going to be very healthy for you right now. Honestly, I feel like it's both of you kind of, and this is under the Eight of Swords, not self-sabotaging a love situation or a situation that was childish or just a lesson because of the fact that there's no passion left or no more creative spark in a love connection. I feel like you're going to build somewhere else. You're going to build celebration somewhere else. We're going to have offers. You're going to get this and this. You're going to have offers. Some of you, it could be a potential water sign in the future as well. I do feel that the Devil and the Eight of Cups, the Devil reversed and the Eight of Cups, this was something that needed to be cleared. The energy needed to be cleared. That walk away was meant to happen for a reason. Even if it took a lot of patience, prayer, meditation, thought, guidance, knowledge, wisdom, gut intuition, like high intuition on or regard for yourself, or building towards what you really want, going after everything you want. I don't feel childish energy on you. I feel like you dealt with a childish individual. I'm going to tell you what I've got. I feel like you've dealt with somebody that was childish. Maybe like to pout or couldn't stand when they didn't get their way. Somebody like that. What else is here for Virgo? Anything else? Anything else Virgo needs to see? No. Anything else Virgo needs to see? I think you're going to get that. I almost want to see if it comes out. Anything else? Anything else? Come on. What do we got? I don't know what that is. That's not going to be it. The world, you have things moving in your direction, but I think it's based on the way you do it or how you go after it. What else? Anything else? Anything else for Virgo, please? Last card. All right. So I do honestly think there are going to be things that surface or give you, like there's options available to Virgos out there. But the message here is I feel like you need to be the one to make the move. I feel like you're being told to make that move, go after these options. A lot of you may be turning your back on it or feeling like it's not worth it at this time or for the next several months ahead. These options that could be presented to you, you may ignore it or block it out. I feel like blocked energy with these two cards. You may just stay focused on your stability for the next couple of months and keep moving or building on that. There's nothing wrong with that, Virgo. Some of you know that's what you want to do, and that's what's where you're at. Knight of Pentacles to the Tower. Some of you, I just feel like you don't trust a love connection, and it's like, even though I do have the energy, like you want to move towards it, you may be lacking the passion of wanting to build in that direction. Bottom of the deck, and trying to get strong to what? forward movement, the Chariot, the Knight of Rods reversed, and the Three of Swords reversed. One more. You guys are being very decisive how you're going to move ahead, where you're going to build, the strength of where you're at now, how you want to see things move forward or progress forward, what you will and won't accept. Knight of Rods energy, in and out energy, will you accept it? I'm going to say probably not. Three of Swords, probably won't want to move towards that or communicate in that direction. It's almost like you're not wanting to relive the past. Somebody you dealt with might not have learned or grown from this situation, or you're not willing to deal with somebody that didn't learn and grow. Okay. Could have been a fire sign for some of you. Page of Rods reversed, lacking growth, and somebody's lacking growth and stability, and learning how to release it. They're like they're not at the phase. The person on your mind's not at the phase you're at on a career thing or feeling structure. Somebody's not as structured as you are. Somebody you dealt with may not have been as much of a go-getter, or if they were, it's just not flowing or going to flow as quick for them as it is for you. That may not be for all of you, maybe for some of you. Ace of Swords. There's a lot of truth and clarity coming for you. I want some clarification on that, and we'll end yours. You have a lot of truth and clarity coming for you, but I think a lot of it has to do with transformations in the days or months ahead, maybe even weeks for some of you. Clarity, insight, transformation, and maybe even, I'm going to give you one on top of this, the bottom of the deck, maybe even wanting to figure out how to get the truth and clarity, transformations, to relive a new celebration ahead for some of you. That's what I have here. I don't feel like some of you, whatever you went through in the last relationship, you may not want to deal with anybody right now. So a lot of you is what that reading tells me. But you just don't want to put the trust or the build into it. Okay, let's keep going. I'm going to move on to Libra. Hello, Tammy Campbell. Shyla, hello. Hello, Penny. Okay. Libra. Libra. The one on your mind. Some of you, it could be a water sign or an air sign. I feel that energy. So Libra, some of you could be water sign coming out of the energy of an upset with a water sign or an air sign, whether it's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Something that you might have built a lot in the past as well. And it's almost like there's no movement right now. There's no movement here, or somebody didn't get, somebody may not have gotten the new beginning they wanted. We're going to keep those out, and I'm going to shuffle a little more for Libra. What else is here? Libra, after what I just said, you come flying out right after. You got the Emperor reversed and Justice with a victory. And a lot of you, it could have to do with a family situation. Some of you, it has to do with a family situation or a fire sign you were involved in that you could have been in a third party with, or they were in a third party around you. Passion. What else is here? I think I'm getting the energy like you are not very passionately happy with a past individual. And that's under your card. No movement forward with the Chariot and Justice reversed. Wanting balance, but when it came to wanting the balance, you got a no for the answer. 10 of Swords and I think some of you, may have had to pass judgment on a situation, or judgment was passed on you. And because of that, see this right here? That Ten of Swords energy puts you in that final, like, stray away, like, I'm out energy. Like, I'm gone. And it's weird because the judgment is above that, and I didn't pay attention to that. When I said that, I noticed it after I looked down. I'm like, okay, that's just strange. Some of you are really going to focus on your career. Some of you also may get communication from somebody via your career. You may spark interest with somebody through what you do at work. I wanted to come out. It showed up. I love when that happens. It's happened a couple times. All right, so the Knight of Swords. Some of you do not trust love right now. I'm going to tell you. Four of Cups being like, which cup do I take? With the Knight of Swords reversed, not knowing which direction to head in, kind of is what that shows me. Some of you are more concerned with releasing feeling bound, and some of you it has to do with stability or connections in general. Some of you are releasing connections that make you feel like stuck to. Anything you felt stuck to, or it didn't feel like it suited you, maybe on an emotional factor. Maybe it wasn't emotionally supportive for you. Something of the past is leaving. Whether it's a person or situation, what is here? Magician reversed. And the Devil. Something of trickery and deception, deceit, dishonesty, and lust. Could be addicted behaviors, addicted self-interest. It could be a lot. Clarify the Magician and the Devil. Libra. You're putting it away. You're not dealing with it anymore. Whatever it is, it just got too heavy. Ten of Wands reversed, and you have a lot of strength right now to do this. You're getting a lot of strength. Some Libras, you're getting a lot of strength. Some of you might have dealt with a fire sign, air sign. Fire sign, air sign. There's a lot of fire sign, air energy. You could have dealt with any sign. You've got everything here. Everything's here. One more. For Libra. One more, please. What do you want me to tell Libra? You really wanted to come out. You really wanted to come out. You're going to get these two. I want clarification on that. You're getting a long read in Libra. You know the deal. Libra, you already know. You already know. I think you figured out the lessons learned and grown from a situation. A lot of you are just willing to, it's almost like you're willing to bypass something you learned and had to grow from, and you want to head towards the sun. That's your ending message. But what I see, Five of Cups reversed with the Lovers reversed. Some of you are letting go of that situation that had to be released in the love, in the field of love. A lover completely, it's not something, some of you had to address this or did address this and overlook this many times. Many times with the Seven of Pentacles facing that. The Emperor to the Justice reversed. This to me is somebody not having control or getting the balance that they were hoping for, or the victory. And the only reason I tell you that way is because you start with the Emperor, then you go to Justice. Somebody wanted a victory. So the Emperor reversed. Somebody was hoping to get a situation on even keel, but the control wasn't, the give and take wasn't even. And then the Justice reversed. That could be you really wanting that to balance out, you really wanting that victory, wanting things to turn in your favor. Overall outcome, the Judgment and the Queen of Swords. somebody either gets cut out or the judgment of the situation has already been released. Somebody's already released it. Could have been a female that released a Libra man. The energy you may be trying to focus on is not feeling like the wounded warrior, the Nine of Wands in reverse, trying to release that progressed energy, something of the sort of that. Some of you are trying to move ahead, start anew, but you're lacking the passion because some of you feel like you were put in a third-party situation or left behind because of a third person. It might be hard for you to let go at this time. Some of you may still be upset about a situation you found out about or that you've been curious about. Some of you are still fighting that internally, or the fact that there was no movement forward with this individual, but you're also facing that you couldn't have this victory with the Chariot reversed and the Ten of Wands, and then the ultimate energy over the reading is it needed to be released. The Judgment card reversed with the Walk Away card reversed. This needed to be released. This needed to be learned. This needed to be experienced. Queen of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles to the King of Swords. Some of you definitely could have dealt with an earth, water, air sign. Could have been earth, water, or air. The interference, I feel, could have been a fire sign for Libra too. There's a Libra, whether it's a female or male, that could have let a fire sign, female or male, get in the way of this shit. That's what I'm seeing. Four of Cups with the Knight of Swords. Four of Cups with the Knight of Swords. I don't see this. To me, this is thinking, what option should I take? And the options in front of you, not taking flight. Some of you may feel bound to wanting to focus on stability, or building your stability. Knowing your stability might not feel. Some of you may be worried about your stability being a little rocky, Libra. I'm gonna say I feel that's you. Queen of Cups to the Magician reversed. Thank you for the super chat, Casey. Queen of Cups to the Magician reversed. Some of you are putting your emotional endeavors into your stability and ignoring the deceit or the deception of a toxic situation individual. Whether it was a Libra female that did this, a Libra male that did this, or whether, hopefully not, the Libra didn't do this to the partner. Whoever did what, the burdens are being put down and put to rest. The weight is getting taken off of your shoulders. Somebody had to be really strong about this weight getting taken off their shoulders with the Strength card, or needed to be strong about an interference, or kind of being, somebody could have been very guarded. I feel like guarded or secretive, and it could have been about a fire sign. Fire, earth sign. I'm going to tell you. Fire or earth. Page of Pentacles, the World. I feel like some Libras are out there just trying to figure out what direction they're going in and how they're going to move forward. Not just money-wise, but it feels in the direction of love. Some of you is both. I get both. The Moon card with the Tower card. The Moon is reversed with the Tower upright. I feel like this isn't a shock or an unknowing to you. I think you're well aware of this, or well aware of the secrets that were in an investment you were trying to invest in. And that was probably why there was no happily ever after, or even some of you, a marriage could have come crashing down. Whether this is years ago or recent or more current energy. But you have the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Rods. I feel like you're trying to build your stability and do it on your own and focus on your own happiness at this time. And a lot of you, it's because of a situation that was out of your control, with the Chariot in reverse, sitting right next to the sign I'm reading for. Okay? And I did see, as I said that and brought you up, 1, 2, 3. Some of you, the number 1, 2, 3 might have some significance to, you know, a blessing in disguise of learning about spirituality. You may want to look into the number 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's move on to Scorpio. Just a minute. Scorpio. All right. Hey, Crazy Crystal. Hello, Solar. Babsy, hello. Welcome. Thank you for being here, and thank you for smashing the like button. Hey, Devilish. Scorpio, the person on your mind. Leak the juice for Scorpio. Person on their mind. You get 4, 2 more. Scorpio. Person on Scorpio's mind. What's the reading that you want to show for Scorpio? What's the reading for Scorpio? Energy of Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, some of you it's you, some of you it's the party you dealt with. Take it for how it may resonate. Right off the bat, 4 of Pentacles reversed to the Queen of Cups upright to the 3 of Cups reversed. That specifically tells me whether you dealt with another water sign or an earth sign, or whether that's pulling in your own energy, stability, Queen of Cups. Somebody's really focused on their emotional stability, also not concerned about a celebration at this time, or distraction, being distracted. Could have been, some of you are trying to focus your emotional independence on your stability, ignore celebrations. And some of you, it could be, I'm going to tell you, could be with a fire sign. It could have been with a Leo. Look at this. I don't usually get those 2 cards together. Give me a little more. What just jumped? Some of you are releasing the thoughts of this, or are seeking some kind of guidance. Could be prayer, meditation. Also, you doing that, I feel like you're going to have, you may get an epiphany or an awakening to secret power. I don't really read like that, but I feel like you're going to get, like you're going to discover some kind of secret power. Holy shit, and then you showed up. Wow. And you showed up in the reverse. You're going to get this, and you could get this while you're sleeping. You could just, it's just going to happen. You may learn about a new skill set, Scorpio, or open the doors for one. It's bringing a lot of emotional happiness or fulfillment, or you could have a lot of power through your emotions because of it. That's pretty cool. If somebody were to try to come in, is there yes or no? So far, let's see what it's going to say. Ooh, what is it? It's this one. Keep your health up. Keep your health up at this time. I want clarification on the Fool and the Queen of Rods, please. What are you saying? Whoa. I'm going to give you a different kind of message. It feels different from what I might have said to you in the past. I don't remember the last message. I think it's different. But you have stability in the Queen of Cups for the sign of Scorpio. Some of you are really focused on your emotional stability or the stability, emotional excitement or contentment within something you want to achieve or build, or know that that's what you need to be focused on at this time. Others of you are not so worried about having celebrations or committed energy, and it's like if you had to pass a celebration, you're cool with it. The strength card with the sun, like this is to me you being like, okay, I can tame myself, I can be strong about ignoring celebrations or focusing on what I really want right now. Emotional structure and stability and your finances, maybe knowing that you need to save money or start putting money away or just be focused on your spending and how much you are spending. The strength card with the sun card, I think you know this is no secret and that you need to, that's what you need to work on at this time. Strength and then the sun. And also I feel like that's like talking about the happiness in a relationship. Like I can tame myself now for happiness later. A lot of you have given this thought. This is where this gets kind of interesting. Have given this thought or went seeked prayer, meditation, some kind of guidance that you do that helps you. The High Priestess with the Tower. Whatever you've been doing is working for you, and it's working well. Whatever these thoughts you've had, whether they were thoughts you had to release or new thoughts you're starting to engage or will start to engage, whatever this is for Scorpio, the High Priestess with the Tower, that's like ultimate transformation. It's going to happen fast. You're going to transform, or like overnight. If it's not an aha moment, it's like more intuitive power, more concrete, more secrets, more transformation. It's like you're going to transform and you're going to transform, shift, and this isn't a secret, or it won't be a secret for long. And it's going to bring in a lot of emotional stability, but you still may ignore options. I feel like you'll ignore options or the excitement of passion of options. I feel like a lot of Scorpios are really heading in getting to know thyself. I like this. I feel like a lot of you are taking the time to learn about yourself with the moon reversed and the death card reversed. And I feel like you're going to transform quickly. It may have started slow with a High Priestess upright in the Tower, but as soon as that moon sets in, it could be as soon as the, what are we coming into, Aries moon? It could be as soon as the Aries moon coming up. And Aries is on the board at the end of the reading. So as soon as this Aries moon, you may be leveling up, and it may bring in a lot of damn money, Scorpio. There are Scorpio signs out there that their intuition may be like, you may be really, really intuitive or learn something brand new, something you didn't know that you're going to discover. I feel like with the High Priestess, the Tower, the Moon, and the Death reversed, you're going to discover a talent. And as far as your emotional aspect of situations, you may kind of ignore going out as much as more than you should. Like the only reason I say it like that is you got the King of Rods facing it. There are options out there, but I feel like you're ignoring them, and you're being strong and going after the emotional contentment you want right now. And there's nothing going to stop you from trying to figure out how to buckle down and build in that way. You might have had to be very patient with this decision or seeing the building and success of this happen. A lot of you, it's not something that came overnight, but whatever that is with you and up above it, that's something that shifted like quickly. It started slow with the High Priestess to the Tower. As soon as that Tower came in, the moon really rushed it in, and then you transformed it even faster, or you picked up on it. I feel a lot of changed energy in that. There's something I think you're going to figure out that's beneficial for you. With your intuition or your wisdom, maybe even some of you experience, or not so much experience, maybe focusing your experience, putting a lot of things together, connecting the dots more than you see that you can, maybe. I don't know what that's all about. That's what I feel when I keep looking at that. But some of you had to be very patient to see this happen. Scorpio, some of you had to be very patient to see this happen. Some of you have been really wanting a celebration or wanting something to change or transform with the Tower, and then the Moon card. It's not a secret to you. You're well aware of this. Wanting a transition with the Death card, a renewal, a rebirth. I don't feel like it's an. I feel this is more. I feel like you're getting a spiritual reading. Some of you also accepted not receiving a celebration. Could have been with a fire sign, earth sign. Definitely could have been fire, earth for some of you. With the Nine of Pentacles reversed, some of you just be weary of your surroundings, who you trust, and making sure you, some of you could be focusing on what you're putting in your body for the months ahead. A lot of you may do that because of health concerns, or maybe worrying about them falling off the wagon. I would say just try to keep a positive mindset. The Fool card in reverse. Take a leap of faith. Keep going after things that really ignite you or make you feel not only established but at peace. A lot of you may have to be careful with some connections going ahead as well, and where you want to build with the King of Swords reversed and the Three of Pentacles reversed. Challenging where you want to build or how you want to build. The Emperor with the King of Pentacles. I almost feel like just be careful of connections. Don't let too much take up your time, because you're trying to move in a direction that's going to bring in a lot of financial success, and I would go for that. I would go for that. That to me, I'll tell you, I would take that in a heartbeat. I would allow that to happen. The transition, I think, is inevitable with the World reversed. That's your reading for you. Some of you, it could be because you've released a past pain. Some of you, it could have been because you released a past pain. Others of you, the past pain's been released for quite some time, and you're just on your game with communication. And that's what I got for Scorpio. Okay. You're probably a very good communicator. Also, I'm going to say just be careful what you communicate and who you communicate with. I don't know why, but within like a month or two, that might be important for some Scorpios out there. It was like a little warning. I felt a warning over there when I was reading those cards. Okay. Sagittarius. Thank you for all being here. Very much. All right. I'll think about it, Air. I read your comment. I'll think about it. Sagittarius. The one on Sagittarius' mind. Definitely could be a Gemini. Second time I've seen Gemini. And the Gemini could be focused on taking care of too much at once or health-related situations, something of the sort. The Empress reversed. And last time it was a fire sign that came out that was kind of on guard when I threw the first shuffle. But definitely could have a Gemini on your mind, Sagittarius. What else? Let's see for Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be, but somebody's holding on to a past situation. They've still got their emotions built or directed towards it. Somebody's not trusting. Either somebody's not trusting a past situation or releasing it. Whether it's the person on your mind or you doing this, Sagittarius. That's what it's showing. It doesn't. You guys might have been very competitive with each other as well. Five of Wands. So far, the energy could have been water, air, water or air, more water, autumn, more water. There was an ending here. Somebody walked away. Death card's out. Some of you may have to deal with this person because of court-related situations. Somebody lacked emotional judgment. Somebody, as far as Ace of Cups, what is this? I would tell you, does somebody want to reconcile the way I'm seeing this? No. Person on your mind, do they want to reconcile? More no energy. The Ace of Pentacles, do they want to build with you? Ace of Pentacles reversed? No. Page of Cups reversed? No. Strength reversed? No. And I clarified that all off of, is there going to be a reconciliation or not for Sagittarius? If you're in separation, most likely, if this resonates, there's a good chance it's a no. What else is here? More no energy. Somebody, you could have been being lied to, or just all set with dealing with competition, or that they may have felt that way about you, like you were just too damn competitive. Somebody made this final decision. Two of Wands reversed. Somebody doesn't have passion for it anymore because they're focused on their career. Queen of Pentacles. Could be earth or air sign. Earth, air, water. Yeah. Clarify the Chariot for Sagittarius. Somebody's going off into the sun. Even though the sun card's not here, somebody's setting, I feel, boundaries. That could be Sagittarius. That could be that. Who is that? Sagittarius, that's you. The Fool card upright. I always choose the sign I deal with for upright and the other sign for reversals, just in case you're not aware of that. That's you. You're going off. You're heading in a new direction. You may need. I think that you know you need to do this. I think you know that there's no more love. I think you've learned the lesson here, or the judgment that came out. I don't think you're stuck in. I don't think you're in limbo anymore of a past situation with the Hangman and the Seven of Pentacles. I don't feel like you're this anymore. I don't feel like you're stuck anymore for the sign of Sagittarius. My arm does not want to bend that way. You're looking for balance. I feel like you want balance, and that's the only way you'll go forward with action with anybody. Some of you may be a little bit guarded at this time. Could have been because of too many burdens. We're dealing with somebody who lacked getting out of childlike mentality, or strong communication, or building movement forward. With somebody who wanted to build movement forward, I do feel you're releasing this energy, though. Look at this, these three cards. You are releasing this energy, and things are going to start to spin in your favor with the wheel here. I'm going to go with one last card on the bottom. Page of Pentacles, I feel like you're building your own. If you were doing something in a relationship where both of you were putting into the relationship, I feel like you're doing it alone. Like you're starting anew on your own. Look at this. Page of Pentacles. I said, I feel that. This is on the bottom. Does that man not look like he's on his own doing it? Or female? Whoever this is meant for? All right. Somebody's releasing the emotional situation of a past, or trying to, a past connection, a past emotional connection, a connection from the heart, a love situation. Somebody also may be struggling to do it, or lacking judgment or clarity of how to do this, or somebody may be telling themselves, did I make the right decision? Whether it's the person on your mind or you doing it. I feel like it could be the person on your mind. Five of Wands with the Seven of Swords. A lot of competition, a lot of fighting, a lot of jealousy, a lot of stealing, animosity towards each other, back and forth, battling. Didn't have to happen every day, but it happened a lot. When it happened, it was probably really sucky, like not fun to deal with. That's what that tells me. The Eight of Cups reversed with the Death. No matter what sign you dealt with, I feel like this situation has come to its circle has been handled. Some of you may even have to, go through legation, legal shit. King of Cups. Somebody definitely is not willing to emotionally reconcile. The emotions are no longer there. when it comes to a reconciliation. I feel like that Ace of Cups is you heading in a new direction, because everything else was there a reconciliation? The next 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 cards. The next, and we're in the year 6. The next 6 cards said no. Strength reversed. Somebody's trying to be strong. Release feeling left behind, like stuck in a puddle. Could be you, Sagittarius. I do think it is you. Some of you, not all of you. Some of you, it's you. Some of you, it is the person on your mind going through that alone. The Ace of Pentacles reversed, and the 5 of Swords. Somebody wanting to build a strong foundation, but also trying to release the energy of feeling like they always have to win or one up a situation, whether it was they did this to you or you did this to them. They know that this decision needed to be made when it comes to around you. King of Rods to the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody's not really focused on their passion as much as they're focused on their money and their communication, or knows that they need to open up communication forward with you and take a leap of faith with you with communication, and that may have to do with a legality thing. So almost like somebody may have to deal with you and they don't want to. That's for a very small portion of you. The Chariot in the World, I do see you moving on to things that are meant to be aligned for you. This, to me, starts to make momentum, but then can slow down because the world is upright. It might be something that starts to build. As far as with this individual, I would say it's not with this person. I think you've learned and grown about it, but I also got Judgment here. For you to get Judgment in the Hierophant, you could have something to do with kids or court. Some of you, the Hangman and the 7 of Pentacles, I think you've given a lot of thought to the situation, or both of you have. That is for the sign of Sagittarius. We're going to move on. Yeah. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn. Hey, Dean. How you doing, Dean? How you doing, Benjamin? Welcome in. Hello, Shaniva. If I said it right, your name went up. So went up. I caught it last second. Hello, Teardrop and Roses. Capricorn. The one on your mind. The one on your mind. What's here for Capricorn? The one on your mind. What else is here? Capricorn. What do you say? Ooh. Somebody was cut out. Can't say it. Go to the bottom. What's coming up? Shuffle. The Truth. Your reading may be short. Queen of Swords under you. Somebody was definitely cut out. There's too many fucking swords here. I'm just gonna say it. Could have been another earth sign or an air sign. And rods. Clarify that. Capricorn. This is you. I just asked, not out loud, if this is you. You're not going to be bothered by it. You're moving on, and you know you'll receive your justice when you're ready for it. You don't dwell on this, Capricorn. I like that. I like that. So whether you did this to them or they did this to you, whatever the story is, I didn't expect to give you so much, but I've been giving everybody a lot, so I'm going to give it to you too. I almost ended it at one point, and then I'm like, no, I'll give you more. So it would have been too fast. Capricorn. The person on your mind could possibly be going through their own ending or find themselves bound to a situation. Earth, air energy, they could feel trapped or bound to a situation. Could have to do with finances or a home situation, or just bound and trapped right now. I do also feel like the person, the one on your mind, the King of Cups to the Seven of Pentacles. Either you've reminisced about them or they've reminisced about you. Some of you, I'm going to say it, I don't usually say this, could be a same sex kind of thing. Whether you're woman with woman, man on man, could be that. But it could be that. The Tower reversed with the Wheel of Fortune reversed as well. Whatever this is, when it ended and it ended quickly. It may have tried to pick back up again or been hard to let go of. But I'm going to explain that. The Tower reversed to the Wheel of Fortune, that's your energy. The Wheel of Fortune reversed and the Tower. Once the cycle closed, it closed. Somebody, you might have been closed out of a situation. I'm going to say for what it shows me, Capricorn, because there you are in reverse. Had to do with, could have been a lover or a love interest, or somebody that you were working or building with, and that left you in the cold, or you left them in the cold. I feel like they left you behind. At one time, I do think that you or them were trying to manifest something together. The Star card and the Two of Cups. Somebody got cut the hell out. King of Swords. Somebody got cut out. Ace of Cups to the Eight of Cups reversed. Somebody did not. It's almost like one party may have thought of reconciliation while the other one was gone, is what I see here for Capricorn. And I said that with 111 here. That's probably exactly what happened for some of you. That little bit might have been like a big part of what happened for some Caps that see this. Ace of Swords to the Queen of Swords. Remember I said there's too many swords here? Truth and clarity in the Queen of Swords. Somebody may have wanted more truth or clarity on a situation, or with what happened with the situation. Somebody also may have. Somebody was very stubborn. Not only stubborn, but quick to make a decision. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Somebody was very quick to make a decision. In or out, cut or dry. For them both to be upright, and the truth and clarity to be here in front of that. And the walk away. It's like they could offer you a cup of love, but at the same time, they could take it back immediately and not give a shit. Energy. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Some of them may have known you were struggling with your finances or fortune, but the energy I see for you is the Knight of Rods to the High Priestess. A lot of you took time to build on your own. Whatever you do for work, I feel like a lot of you took the time to build on your own and trust your own decision making for yourself. Knight of Rods, the High Priestess, and the Hermit, and kind of release this love person, this person that you did have. You both had love at one point or cared for each other. It does show that in this reading. The Chariot with Justice. I feel like you moved away wanting balance somewhere else because you've seen that it needed to be released, that you weren't going to be somebody else's option, emotional option at most. Could have been, I'm going to say it, could have been a third party situation that you ultimately made a decision on, that you closed your emotions off, closed your passion off on this. And look at, and that's why it didn't come in. 10 of Cups reversed. Okay. Anything else for Capricorn? Ooh. It's almost like you slowly realize I gotta face the music. This is like I gotta face the music, and I'm gonna go somewhere else. That's how I get my creative passion, is by making sure I move away, take a leap of faith on the celebrations ahead with the 3 of Cups. Like my celebrations come in when I focus on the true stability I want in a situation. That's for Capricorn. You've seen a situation for what it was, and I think you released it. One of the 2 of you were hanging on, though. It shows me one of the 2 of you were hanging on, or you bounced back off each other's energy and did it to each other once in a while. If you were hanging on, then they were hanging on. You were hanging on, then they were hanging on, type of reading. All right, let's move on to Aquarius. Thank you guys for all being here. Please remember to hit that like button and subscribe. Thanks. All right, Aquarius. It was this. It comes back out, but we're going to give you a shuffle. We're not going to cut you shy like. We're going to do everything the same. Aquarius. What if that's an eyelash? It's supposed to be good luck. You're going to fall into some luck, Aquarius? What's going on? Felt like an eyelash on my cheek. It's here for Aquarius. Aquarius. One on their mind. Whoever's on your mind, what's the story? What's here? Okay, whether you're doing this, Aquarius, or they're doing this to you in the relationship that you had, the Wheel of Fortune to the 4, you have to the 4 of Swords, to the 9 of Wands reversed, to the 3 of Pentacles upright, to the Temperance reversed, to the Page of Cups. And this on the bottom. You know what this tells me? Right off the bat, Aquarius, Wheel of Fortune. Whoever got knocked off the cradle or the wheel, they think of you or you think about them. It hasn't fully been let go of. Somebody also wonders if they should build in this direction. It's like they go back and forth with that 9 of Wands energy and trying to be on their own or ignore the fact that they still want to build in that direction. This could be you, Aquarius. This could be them. Some of you, it's you. The Temperance reversed. Some of you are lacking the patience or trying to stay patient, wondering if you should reach out or if they will reach out. I'm going to say it the way I'm seeing it and feeling it. I almost feel like this is an I miss you reading. With that 10 of Pentacles, somebody's holding on to what they missed on the other person they were with, a relationship. A little more for Aquarius. Emotional missing. Somebody doesn't like that there's no control over the situation, or there was no control over the happiness. And they're wondering what the world is going to bring to their door. Give me a little bit more for Aquarius. You will get justice. Some of you, it may all come in around the same time. I don't know why to tell you like that, but it might all come in around the, you might start making progress. All areas like start to pick up at the same time, like one thing after another type energy. Is it with this past person? I would tell you absolutely not. Hell to the no. 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 Jesus. Keep your distance. Whether you left them behind or they left you behind, I don't think this was meant to stick around or be for you. I think right now it's time for you to focus on your abundance. That is where you're going to meet a new... the more you focus on yourself right now and like your career, the more likely you're going to end up meeting somebody through a celebration for the sign of Aquarius. There's going to be some kind of event or celebration that brings you, I think, stability and happiness, contentment. I wonder who this is going to be for down the road, but it's not looking bad. And you just have to, I feel like the message for me to tell you is you just have to wait. And you may have to be stern and keep somebody cut the hell out. Or blocked away from you. Keep the passion at bay. Whoever it could have been may have been too childish or like conflict too much, or just somebody you dealt with may like to rile you up. It might be one of those people that just like to rile people the fuck up. Thank you for the super chat, Clint. But we have the Wheel of Fortune with the Wheel of Fortune with the Four of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune with the Four of Swords. I'm going to tell you right off the bat, somebody's been thinking about a situation where it's like it just didn't come full circle, and they haven't. It's like they want to let this go, but at the same time, I've got the Nine of Wands with the Three of Pentacles. It's like, do I build or do I leave? Do I build or do I leave? What do I do here? I've tried to be patient. I've waited for a message to come in, or I've been waiting patiently and I'm trying not to message, but should I message? What do I do here? Take energy. Whether it's Aquarius or the person you dealt with, 10 of Pentacles, somebody really wants to bring a foundation together. Somebody really wants it. I do feel like it's going to be somewhere else. I feel like you're going to build towards something else. I feel like the message for me to tell you is this foundation that's going to take off is going to be with somebody brand new. You're going to start building this happiness somewhere else. It doesn't feel like this other person over here. The Five of Swords. The Five of Swords with the Knight of Swords. So if there was a lot of competition, or one-upping each other in a situation, or lack of forward movement, somebody wants to move in this direction emotionally, whether it's the Aquarius that I'm reading for or the person you dealt with. Some of you, it's an Aquarius with another air sign. Queen of Cups. Somebody's wanting to go towards it, an emotional connection. Some of you, if it's not an air sign, it's air, earth, or water. I'm going to tell you, Aquarius, it's an air sign, earth, or water sign. Overall outcome with this past person, there was no control or no happiness to be had over a period of time. The world is here with justice. I do see balance coming in, but it has to do with the situation of the person that you may have wanted communication with, or may have wanted you to communicate with them, coming to a close. Your Ace of Pentacles comes in, your foundations get stronger, more united with love or new connections when you close off the situation, especially if there was an attachment to somebody else. Water, earth, water, air sign, potentially, water, air, earth. A lot of water, air, earth here. Two of Cups. There's nothing being renewed here. King of Swords to the Ace of Cups reverse. To me, this is somebody staying cut out or not getting their wish fulfillment. Could have been air sign, or it could have been an air and a water sign. Potential maybe Libra, Libra, Cancer, maybe for some of you. Somebody walked away or felt left behind in the cold. There's a lot of air, water, and earth on this table. Somebody may have lacked the clarity or the judgment or the strength to cut somebody out or completely release them. But at this time, I feel like somebody's realizing they need to focus on their worth, their King of Pentacles status, their money, their success, and the celebrations ahead. Once they do that, your stability not only will feel more comfortable, your manifestations are going to come in quicker than you expect, but there is somebody that may need to stay cut out of communication at this time for the sign of Aquarius. Could have been somebody that was very childish, lacked direction with passion, or showed you very little passion, or somebody that you're just not willing to have competition or be combative with. It's a no. Taking their love offer is a no for the sign of Aquarius. There's a past person that I like. The message is there's a past person I would leave behind to move on to somebody that is meant to, I don't know, tickle your pickle, fantasy, or play with your nipples or something. If you're a chick, I don't know. You get the memo. All right, let's move to Pisces. Aquarius. Hey, that was like a just go to next. Here's your sign type energy. All right. Couldn't think of a good comeback for the ladies. In other words, there's an old energy that's trying to be completely released for Aquarius that needs to go so they can move on to a new energy that they're supposed to build with. But now we're going to go to, keep the last person cut out. Could be an air sign. Could be an air sign or an earth sign. Just keep building whatever you're doing financially. It could have a lot of success to Aquarius. Now we'll move to Pisces. Pisces. Oh, I did say I think you could have dealt with a Libra or had, maybe you have Libra placements, but now that's showing up. I don't know what's going on for Aquarius, but it's like you don't want to leave. Leave the table. We did your reading. I think you came out in your own reading. Your manifestations. Things you say could come out quickly for you. Let's move on to Pisces. Pisces. Let's see for Pisces. One more. Whatever needs to. The one on their mind. The one on your mind, Pisces. Whatever needs to show up for the one on their mind. Do it. Somebody wants a celebration, whether it's you or them, Pisces. The person that got knocked off the wheel wants a celebration. The person that was thrown out of the tower. Pisces, you may want somebody to build in your direction. Oh my God, I said that, and look at this. This came out. I'm like, you may want somebody to build in your direction, and then look at that showed up right after it. Oh, that's pretty cool. Hold on, Pisces. You need to build somewhere else and make the decision. If this person left you in the cold, or if you've been hoping to get a message, you may be emotionally disappointed. I feel like the person you may have dealt with lacks the passion or regard for you at this time. The Hermit reversed with this. This person definitely may have cut you out. Ten of Wands, Two of Cups. I do feel like, Pisces, you think about them. Somebody's wanting to come out of conflict and wants a celebration. Will they get it? Will they get it? The answer is it's probably not going to be with this individual. The Empress reversed. Could have been an earth, fire sign. Somebody's jogging on. You're getting those. Okay. And this is no secret. Going to give you that too. We're going to end it with that, I think. All right. So the Three of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody's holding on to an ending that needs to be released. There's an ending that needs to be released or let go. Whether you did this to them or they did this to you, Pisces, there's an ending that needs to be gone and let go of. The Tower card with the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody knows an ending happened. A cycle had. It's like it had happened, and when it had happened, 5, 10 months, maybe. Some of you, 5, 10, 9 months, something of the sort like that. It could have been when you had this ending. It was like it was time to start, building up as a knight and creating your own destiny, your own direction. I don't think somebody feels very undecided or where to build or how they want to build or wanting to release. It's wanting to release kind of reading. For you to get the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Three of Pentacles upright. That's like, I think I want to go this direction. Then thinking, no, I should do this. No, I want to go this way. No, I want to go that way. And then the Knight of Swords reversed, not knowing how to take action or clarity of it, getting clarity of which way to build, which way to go. The World. You are wanting to start anew or gain perspective or insight of how to start anew. And it does feel like it has to do in the love situation with somebody you did cherish or have love for. It was a lover. King of Pentacles to the High Priestess. You may be stubbornly holding on to a decision. King of Pentacles to the High Priestess. You may be stubbornly holding on to a decision that you have to just understand. King of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Two of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. Somebody's in very indecisive or conflicted energy. Should I release this person? Should I go after this person? Did this person release me? Are they going to come back to me? Kind of energy. Page of Cups energy. Page of Cups energy. With feeling left out in the cold. Somebody's wanting a message. So either you want a message from somebody or there's somebody that wants a message from you. It does kind of feel like with the water, feeling left out in the cold, like it may be you wanting a message or hoping for a message that it'll come towards you or wanting it to build towards you. With the Knight of Swords reversed, there's no action right now. The King of Cups with the King of Rods, both reversed, both look in the opposite way. I almost feel like somebody's giving their cup to somebody else or not very emotionally invested to you or has their back turned towards you towards passion. Not very passionately connecting with you at this time. This is how I see it. That's exactly how I see it, how it shows up in front of me on the table. It's almost like they're not there emotionally for you, even though you may want them to be. They don't really have passion for you. The World with the Hermit reversed, I feel like you know that you need to discover your foundations or your truth of a matter in a foundation. You may need to put down burdens. Could be with a water, fire sign, air sign, maybe earth, but water, fire, air. You need to put down the burdens of a love situation. Some of you may wonder if they have other options or even if they did, some of you may think, some of you may be struggling with the fact that you think that they're holding on to other avenues or other options, other things, other people, other, like, it's almost like this person's being offered a cup, but at the same time, there's other cups there. And it's like there's a struggle here with the Five of Wands reversed. Somebody's not wanting to fight or argue or dispute, but somebody's also somebody's holding on to a celebration or wanting one, wanting something. And then we have the Four of Wands with the High Priestess. Clarify these. Leave that there. Clarify these two. I'll go down the line in a minute. Give me something on that. I need to see something on that. I feel like somebody's really wanting somebody to come back to them. It's what it's showing me. Now, what I just did is I clarified the celebration card with the Empress reverse with the Emperor. Could be a female that wants an Emperor to come back. Could be a male that wants an Emperor for Empress to come back into celebration. As far as reconciliation, I'm going to be flat out honest. No, most likely no. I don't see reconciliation. That's, to me, that's like double no. I feel like somebody's heading off on their own. Somebody's heading off on their own, discovering their own at this time, or aiming to. Somebody, Pisces, either the message is you need to do that, is discover your own and don't be taken advantage of. Maybe Knight of Rods to the Seven of Swords. Somebody could have, I don't want to say taken you for granted, but went in their own direction and it's just not been very honest with you, is the message here. From the get-go. I get like from the get-go you dealt with somebody that was an asshole and wasn't honest. Maybe not the biggest asshole, but pretty big asshole. Didn't give you everything that they were supposed to give you in this connection. They weren't entirely honest. I can tell you that much. And I think you're going to move on with that World card and then discover passions for a celebration somewhere else. Why? Because you have options. You have options ahead. You may feel stuck on how to manifest or where to manifest at this time. Don't worry. Balance is coming in for you, Pisces. Balance is coming around the corner. It's going to give you that victory, Pisces. Listen to this. Truth and clarity just spoke to tell you, if that's what you're feeling, things will change in your favor. You just have to be ready and patient. I feel patient energy on this card. And say goodbye. Like say your final goodbye to a situation. Some of you may need to know that. Anything else for Pisces? Wow. You got a lot. You got to focus on your stability at this time. And allow this judgment. If you didn't get the judgment you wanted, it wasn't supposed to happen. The judgment, the ultimate ending is no. A lot of you may also need to be careful of your health or health around you at this time. Could be kids, could be also release anything that just doesn't feel good to you. Focus on your material abundance, your look at this time. You may be struggling where you want to build or where you want to move or how you want to move forward as well. Maybe trying to get strength. I've got this, something to do with your look is important right now. Like take care of your look or your health. Most likely, it's almost like some of you, the message could be you need to focus on looking away from something that was removed from you for a good reason. And it may have to do with the silence of this, not knowing of a third party situation that came to an ending or a close. Somebody may have picked another person over you. Page of Rods reversed. Somebody's ignoring the fact that they want to, ignoring the transformation or clarity of this situation. If you get in the Ace of Swords, the clarity is in front of you, or the reason that it got cut through like butter kind of situation. And it feels like this, I feel like you dealt with a very secretive energy, like a very secretive person, or a very manipulating, childish person. I'm going to tell you what I'm feeling. And I feel like your message is like, keep solo on your own. There was no true love here. You may have dealt with somebody that would just hurt you again. That's what I'm going to tell you. And don't feel bound to it, because you shouldn't feel bound to anything like that, especially if it's a past relationship. Some of you, it's a water on water sign. Doesn't have to be. Could be any sign. That's the reading I have for you guys all. Pisces, you didn't get the best reading, but that's what I did get today. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I will catch you guys soon. I am going to get out of here. Pisces, I used like 60% of the cards in that reading. Thank you guys for all being here. And I will see you again very soon. I won't make you wait 6 or 7 days, hopefully, again for the next reading. But that was just because I was sick. I just didn't feel well. So. You're welcome, Crystal. You're welcome, Teardrops. Thank you guys all for being here, taking the time to watch my channel, subscribe to the channel. I haven't fully decided. I might do some more different things than just the tarot, but maybe. We'll give it a month or two and see. I might stick with the tarot, but I might change it up a little bit. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. I haven't fully decided. But thank you guys. Thank you for being here, all band. Joe Sprite or Ho Sprite. I don't know how you say that. Joss Bright. Sorry, that. It's called your Hoss. That's in some movie. I don't know what movie it is. Welcome in, Shaniva. Welcome in. Before I go, a lot of you guys have been wanting me to answer questions for you, or I've been receiving emails about readings. I haven't done the readings because of getting over the sickness, or just having a lot of time with my son, my family, putting a lot of time into that. But I will probably start doing questions in the chat soon. I will start doing that again. Hopefully, maybe before school vacation starts, I'm going to try to come out as much as possible and answer some questions for people via tarot or whatever way. I'll probably go beyond the tarot. I like to do it that way because it usually shows up. It usually happens. Not every time, but a lot of the shit I tell you will happen. And if you find yourself focusing on religion, spirituality a little bit more, your higher power, God at this time, just know that you're connecting it to source the way you're supposed to. I do want to put that out there too. But you all have a great day, and I'll catch you later. Thanks for being here. Take it easy.